Welcome back, hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to the hunter called the Wild in Askiy Ridge, where it does seem like the Bighorn Sheep is proving to be like my hardest to hunt animal in the series. Last episode, we finally at least found a couple of females, but we still haven't really gotten anything more than passing glances or faint signs of like the males out and about. We tried scouring all up here around where like most of the need zones where they might spawn around are. And now we're going to try for broke at the far west and cutting up north this way. It's like, I think the hardest part is just going to be finding them. Because of, like, the loadout of the rifles and such I've got, as soon as we can get one that's, like, at a decent angle, should be easy enough to get, but it is proving to be quite an endeavor to just find them. I don't know if I have to go, like, down over here again looking, because, like, the only one that, or the most latest one we'd spotted was, I think, from, like, around this area that we scared off with pronghorns. And, like, I know there are a number of animals we still haven't hunted on Askiy Ridge, but I feel like we've kind of hit majority for, like, what we could really show off that much for the series. And we haven't had too many comments about, like, wanting to see more of it either. So I figured I'll get what I want to aim for, like, saying we've completed it, and see what we can move on to. Like, we got a bunch of birds we can hear. Wonder if they're taking up all the spawns for what animals I'm actually after. But yeah, now we're going to cut hard north. The wind is thankfully... Oh, they were actually on the ground. That doesn't really change much. Again, I don't really go for birds. Part of me is tempted to try looking and seeing about that spot there, just in case we come across anything there, but I'll see about trying to get more to the northeast first, if we hear or see anything out there. It's like, one advantage of this area is that it seems to be pretty open for not a lot of, like, tree cover. So maybe it'll be a case of we can spot things from afar easily, and that'll be our opening for working towards getting one. We still do have the bow and arrow, as well as the Le Perrier 30-30, and 7mm Magnum. Although, the Magnum, I was thinking about maybe changing that out. I still kind of way I should have, but it is what it is. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of penetration for its ammo type. Like, we have 35 penetration on that, 40 penetration on the 7mm, and then, yeah, a lot of penetration on those arrows, but no expansion to them. Okay, well, we got an elk herd up that way, although... That was a female that called? Nope, yeah, there's female right there. Nope. Okay, yeah, so it's another one of those, like, bachelorette herds. We won't worry about them, but at least we know there's species out here. We do have a group of snow geese up there. I should actually double check what class they are, Okay, they are a class 1, so we do need to use the special arrow type for them. Yeah, I was just looking to see if there were any decent males in the group, but looks like it's just a lot of the females in there. Now we do got one right up there. And we also got a number of them flying over there, too. It says they're just traveling, but I don't know if they're going to land soon. Yes, he's a ways out, so it might take a while to actually get in range and not spook them, because the birds actually seem to have a decent bit of detection around themselves. See, I didn't think that would have been a female mating call. I thought that was usually the bull elks you hear with that kind of bugle almost. I just want to see if I can sneak in a bit closer, a little bit quicker, so we're not spending too much time on these. Okay, it does say he's alert. Oh. Actually, we got another flock that just landed in. See, I'm not trying to aim for you. I'm trying to aim for this guy who you would think being closer. Okay, it says... Yeah, see, that's one of my problems with trying to use the rangefinder, is you think it would be the thing right in the reticle is always most exposed and, like, is the target of whenever you're spotting. But it's not. It's almost like a little bit around it. Yeah, and when you place waypoints, they go through the animals. You can't really rely on that for... Oh, I think I got him. Although I don't think... No, actually, he might go down from that. He is losing a little bit. Yeah, I think he will. The first shot didn't really land all that good. But I think the second one did connect. Yeah, he just dropped. So, not a bighorn yet, but at least it is another species that we haven't gotten before. And can I see where my arrow is? Oh, here we go. Okay, pick that up. No organs hit. Oh yeah, it's just all them right there. Don't super care about. But yeah, it looked like the one we hit dropped just back over this hill here. Yeah, it's a little odd for the blood trail to be as it is with him, like, having been airborne, but... Okay, now I'm having trouble seeing where... It's like, I know he dropped. Oh, here he is. Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to see even, like, the magenta color with how bright the snow is here. Not the best hit, but it was at least still enough to take him down. So we at least got a snow goose for our hunted list. And we'll cut back over this way and see if we can spot anything else as we're getting, like, further up into these highland areas. Looks like if we wanted to, we could probably get another gold elk. I don't know if I would try to get him with the bow and arrow or just settle for the rifle. But, like, with the bad luck we've been having for, like, trying to pursue the bighorns, I wouldn't mind getting another good scoring elk. No, we want that rifle. Yeah, that'll take him down. And we'll head that way and then follow up. Because that is actually driving them north, where we're going to be going anyway. And I think I will skip trying to check this pond here. No, just more grouse tracks. And Wait, is this the elk? Yeah, this must be where the elks were grazing. Like, at least I know I can reliably get the lung shots onto, like, the deer species and such. After some of the struggles I've had in the series, it's nice to know that I can mostly get them. As long as I don't aim for the heart and I focus much more to the lung proper. Oh, actually, God, they're coming right back this way. Kind of. I was going to say, if they come back this way, I could get that other ranked 4 one, and maybe even just wait it out and let the bow get it. As they are right by where the other guy dropped, although I'm wondering, maybe they had him as, like, the herd lead. So they were coming back kind of to him until, like, leadership passes over. More grouse. No, actually, they're stopping. I mean, they are nervous, which rightfully so, given we did just assassinate a member of the herd. But I'm kind of surprised they're just, like, at a feed zone again. I guess maybe we push them from one to the other. And I'm guessing these are all just more elk tracks. Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like we push them from one of their need zones just up to another. I mean, truth be told, if they do keep getting pushed north like this, we'll just slowly work through thinning them out more and more as we're trying to find the bighorn. God, like, if we don't get it this episode, the only thing I can think of is, like, again, going down south to the area that I really didn't expect to find them, but maybe that's just the case of how they are. Oh, just a little tree over there. I'm kind of at the point where I'm just spotting any weird little bit of dark pixel on the hillsides. Take a look and see if that might be them. Or might be one. Yeah, you're right there, but there was the 4-star... There he is. Well, I shouldn't say 4-star, but, like, rated for there. They are still pretty nervous. I thought they might have calmed down by now. Just going to see if maybe I can get to that tree right there. Keep an eye on them until they calm down, and maybe once they're calm, I can try to, like, draw them back around and bring them in. It is the case I could always just wait around for him to turn and give me the broadside and take an easy shot with the rifle, but I want to at least have some variety to how we do it. Because I still feel like it does get really easy a lot of time if you just solely use the rifles. Yeah, you know what? We'll harvest this guy and then we'll cut down, or even try cutting into this bush up ahead, because that might give us the cover to just wait and watch for him. But I'm guessing this is going to be a gold rank. It seems like each species, once you get to like a certain point, then the numbers tie directly into like the score and quality of the trophy. Like, let's check you. Yeah, you're a gold. Both of the diamonds we've harvested were 5 rated. Like, had the 5 difficulty to them. Yeah, see, they're still nervous. It does make me feel like there's something a little off with the animal behavior right now. Like, I thought with this much time they would have calmed down to just be calm and eating. And then, yeah, there's you there. But it's him in the back that... See, if they're still nervous like this, I don't think I'll be able to call any of them and bring them in. So I think I will have to actually watch for... using a rifle. It's just... I need him to give me a turn to see the broadside. But it seems, again, kind of like it's bugged out. I'm trying to think, because, like, I don't think I'd be able to get any good vital placement from, like, literally right up the backside on him. I don't think I've got the penetration to go through with this kind of shot type. Possibly with the bow and arrow, I might? No? Are you a new one? You seem to be from a different group. But you're at least calm. Whereas these guys are still stuck in, like, that nervous state. Although you are possibly coming in pretty quick, so you know what? We'll see what happens if I pull him in and get him with the bow and arrow. Maybe he'll disturb these guys enough to, like, shake him out of this weird permanent nervous state. Even if he does scare them off and, like, they sprint away, it's not too bad. He's actually caused these guys to change up a bit, so you know what? Oh, dang. You might even get, like, most of the herd there. Like, I don't know how that second guy did. But, like, we dropped the one I was after with what almost might have been a heart shot. Why is it when it's, like, not when I'm superintendent, I have amazing skills at aiming and, like, hitting. But when I actually try, I do worse and worse about it. Like, it's just this pattern I seem to have for myself. But we'll take a look around here and see. I want to check this one first, because with the distance away, I don't know if it was a vital. A vital hit. Okay, we got him coming up possibly that way. Although from looks of it here... was this... Yeah, this looks like this might be the origin of the blood. So I don't think it's a vital. It says very low, so no. That's not a good hit. Keep my eyes peeled for the bear that's somewhere over this way, though, just in case it could be a good scoring one. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked, but at this point I have to, because our main goal is almost turning into a fictional animal. It'd be different if I at least find like some kind of tracks or need zones, but I've only found 2 on the whole map so far for them. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about, where like these arrows have amazing penetration to them. We got the grouse making some noise. Another very low bleed rate. I shouldn't have tried for the other 2 without the really good bow sight. Is that? No, I better leave it. With my luck going right now, I might as well just see about trying to figure out what's happened to these 2 elk. If I'm lucky, maybe they haven't gone too far and we can... Well, there's one of them, actually. It's not one I think I've hit. But if he's just slowly coming back, it might mean the others will, too. I just want to see about slowly getting down towards the pond here. Because maybe that's where that black bear that sounded out is trying to get to. And you are just another random elk. You're not one that's been hit before. Okay, you are, though, back there. So you don't have a lot of health left. You might go down a little bit. So I want to be careful about how much pressure we might put out for him. And that's one accounted for. There's another one, though, that I have no idea where it is, but I might actually have to... Yeah, I'm going to take him down, just so that way he doesn't get too far, and then we're trying to figure out where he's gone off to. So there's still one more wounded somewhere out there. I think that was the pair that was with this group. So the other guy might have run back that way, which is the direction we still want to go for, again, try and go up north along this corridor and see what we find. But at least we're down to only one wounded animal now out here somewhere. Okay, yeah, so first shot, if it was a little more to the right, would have gotten, but that one, both longs, easy takedown. Not sure why I have waypoint all the way out. Oh, right, because I was trying to place a waypoint on Snow Goose, and it won't place waypoints on animals. It'll basically, you zoom right through them to whatever's in the background. Right, so let's get back onto the possible trail of the wounded one that kicked everything kind of into motion. I think it'll be tricky trying to remember where he went. Yeah, there's just dumb grouse there. I think the elk herd was... Yeah, the group was back in this tree area here, and I think the one that I shot was up by these pair. Oh, maybe it was a little further up here. That's mule deer. Not sure. Okay, here we go. Oh, alright, the hunting tower that's up here. Okay, right, so we hit him. He might have actually gone down from this, given, like, the low health the other one was at, but we'll have to see. Again, I kind of feel like I've lost his trail a bit. Oh, no, this is probably it right here. Jeez, that's basically just right in front of it. I'm not sure how I didn't even see that. Okay, so came down by the pond a bit here. Oh, just female warning call. Yeah, not seeing anything quite here yet. Although we at least do have a little bit of a trail line we can follow for him. Yeah, I don't think he was part of the two that we'd already seen coming back this way. Oh, and there's a drop in health, which is actually not bad for, like, it's saying very low. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, with the bighorn fleeing... Oh. No, that's not our elk. God, it's like everything's out and about now in the way. Like, finally, as I'm starting to... As I was making way towards this guy, and the species I've been after for so long, and the wind has to give us away, too, for it. Even when I specifically tried to avoid... Okay, well, at least we have a way we can go back towards. As I'm hoping this guy has dropped out here. God, and another bear's out here. Like, given how... I mean, I guess the bears are more... better scoring of an animal, so they have a bit better senses, but... Sometimes it still seems like they have really good senses. It's like, it's not the wind they had to pick us up by, so it either had to be visual or audio. Kind of curious if I should just try to see if I can call it in, just to... Okay, like, now how are you making a warning call for, like, over 150 out, we're crouched and slow-moving? It's like a warning call because of the caller we just used? And I admit I've lost a little bit of the trail of the elk. I'm getting a little distracted by the possible bear encounter. Yes, it's 160 to 210. Oh. Okay, now I've got another possible animal. I was hoping that rifle would have been good for taking him down, but you know what? Let me see about this elk again. Just try to get him. And we do have at least the spotting mark for the black bear. So, like, this says he cut right, but I don't see anything in the snow that, like, says he has. So it kind of makes me wonder if he did keep going through this way somewhere. Yeah, I've got no sign. Okay, I'm going to head for where the bear spotted over this way. Just see if I can get an idea of, like, how good of a hit that was on it or not. Like, that's a run, so we must have hit him. What is with the frickin' weapons having no penetration? Like, that was within 100 meters of, like, the highest caliber ammo that we can use for that. And, like, it feels like it does nothing to these frickin' things sometimes. Like, I wouldn't have expected an instant down, but I thought that would have at least connected to the lung. I'm not even going after him. That's just frustrating. Feels like if you have a penetration of ammo that's under a certain amount, just don't bother with it. Yeah, like if it's under 50, don't bother taking it. It's garbage. Now I've got to try to figure out where this elk went off to. So I'm not seeing any other tracks showing up all that well out here. Like, this is the last track I got that says he cut this way, but, like... There we go. Okay, I think he's gone uphill this direction now. Yeah, see if we can find him with how much time has passed, that maybe the wound did take him down. Like, 7mm Magnum just seems like an awful weapon. I've had a lot of issues where it doesn't seem like the penetration power is what it should be. I'll have to remember that for, like, the future of, as I've played, not to use it anymore. Okay, let me just get back to here, so I'm back on this trail. And here we go. Yeah, that's dropped down 25 to 50. So he's got to be down somewhere. It's just all about how far off is he now. The bear I'm not even going to go for, with it being the shot with the rifle, which, again, close quarters, I thought the rifle would be more powerful than the bow, but no. There's no point going after him with how long that could take. Okay, from here... Oh, there we go. There, and to run up this way. God, the only bit of good news is that we did have, like, a bighorn sheep that was kind of in the area. And maybe as we're coming back to, like, this big, wider open area, we might see it from afar, and we can try with the other rifle we've got. But yeah, I am disappointed in the 7mm. It doesn't really feel like it's been doing much of anything. It's supposed to be, yeah, it's supposed to go all the way up to 9. But honestly, it feels like it doesn't have the power for it. Yeah, this guy definitely got some mileage on him, though. Okay, let's see. Where does he want... Where is he dropped? Because, yeah, it's been so long that he has to have gone down by now. There he is. Just a silver, but he did actually act as a bit of a, like, loosening agent to get us the gold that we picked up, so it's not too bad for him. Yeah, just a bronze, because we... yeah, we lost a little bit of trophy rating, I think. Going to try using the scent eliminator, just because, again, the wind has decided... Oh, of course, the freaking wind. Okay, I'm just going to see, though, if I can stay low and back. Maybe I can try to inch us away so the wind isn't a pressure. And we might finally get a chance at actually getting a bighorn. Because, like, this has been an endeavor just to see one, or see a male specimen of them. I'm not even worrying about calling it in. I just want to be able to see it and be able to possibly get it in rifle range. Just going to try to keep going down this way. And see if hopefully we can try to get so the wind's not a problem. And we might be able to get a chance to peek through all the tree line that's here and actually see it. It's probably just one on its own, but at this point, even that is just, if we can even make out and see it, a triumph. Because somehow it seems like these guys have appeared always when I'm not ready for them, or I'm going to have difficulty going for them. Okay, there's the tower. But I don't see him anywhere down there. I don't think he ran off, because I thought we might have heard him, like, fleeing if he were to have. But yeah, there is just nothing I can see. Despite our best efforts of it. Where was he? Like, I don't see any tracks. Doesn't seem like he's anywhere down that way. Ooh. Oh, there he is. Although, my lord, that's a lot of distance to have already gotten. And it's possible he was at the, like, very furthest end of the range. But, like, at least we can act a bit with this, finally. It's like, if I do come to the west now, and he keeps going that direction for a while, the wind will hopefully be something we don't have to worry about, unless it keeps trying to shift southwards on us. This was an endeavor just to find, like, a chance to see one. It only is, like, ranked as very easy, so it might just be, like, a bronze or a silver. I mean, at this rate, anything we get is a little bit of a victory for hunting one. But I also have to try to just keep pace with him now, so that way he doesn't get away from us with how we've been trying to find one. Okay, yeah, the wind shouldn't be a problem. That's going for a nice steady direction that way. But I actually have no idea where he is Oh, hello. He's actually leading us to more. Okay, they're actually at a drinking spot down there, so we finally found another need zone. Although, interesting that we didn't actually find any tracks of them there on, like, our initial pass up, because we were right at that point. I guess maybe the tracks are only left after they visited the spot? Well, I mean, yes, that's how tracks work, but in the game, sometimes I thought the need zones actually generate before the animals might have done, like, a daily pass to them. But finally, after a long time, we should be able to try to get one of these. Looks like 181 is the best... was 181... Yeah, that's the one that we'll probably want to go for. It seems like that's the highest end range for the point scoring. It doesn't mean he's going to be up at that point, but at least it kind of gives an idea of, like, okay, that's probably the best scoring given it has the higher capping point. And I think they're just a class 5. Yeah, so that'll be the Le Perrier. And what are the zeros it has? Okay, that only goes up to 150, which, again, the 7mm Magnum has the farthest zero at 300, but it sure doesn't pack a punch like you'd expect it to. I can't remember what the one we were following was for, like, score. I think it was a very easy like these other ones, but I didn't think to check the, like, score points for it. You're only down at 150, so yeah, I don't think you're actually who we're after. Or of our options here. Yeah, he still stayed kind of nervous, so we'll just let him cool down. And try to see if we can get into a good position to get this guy back here. Or at least moving sideways the wind won't be a problem. And we should be good pretty soon to take a long shot. I don't exactly like the front-on angle, but I don't know if he will move to give us a better one too soon. But it's finally nice to see him. Took a long, long time to finally get one to, like, a decent position to even try. Make sure the zero's set for 150. Just going to try edging a little bit more this way. And get an even more stable shot. He's basically giving it to us there. Why is your health not going down? That should have been a lung shot. That was... Oh, that should have been a lung shot. That was at 150, which was right around where he was. I can't see bullet drop having an impact on that. Oh, I'm hoping maybe it is actually a lung shot and it's just a medium bleed rate. God. I'm not having a good feeling about that since, like, the health wasn't going down too quick. How was that not a vital hit? Is it like windage had an effect on it? Ah, it's frustrating. Because, like, even if it was placed a little further back, it should have hit something for, like, organs. But it's almost like it's saying, I just got a glancing blow for that. And, okay, this is the trail from them. I might even just call the series early with how this has gone. Like, again, the penetration for that bear not being what it should have been with what's close to a point-blank shot. This one, that... I don't understand where the shot had to have hit for it to, like, register like it. Did it register like the animal was still in motion, so it put it much further away than it looked? I'm just I want to get this guy, just to, like, say we've finally gotten one, but... I want to see where it says this shot supposedly landed on him. I'm hoping because this area is pretty wide open like it is, maybe it'll be easy to find him and get a follow-up shot to put him down proper. But I want to know where the game is trying to say that shot actually connected with him. And now I need to actually see where it's saying, like, the next tracks are. No, just the birds up above. Okay, that was the sheep making a warning call. So they aren't too far off, wherever they are. So they're probably somewhere within the trees over here. They might be trying to cautiously make their way back up towards the need zone. So I wonder if I should actually just wait out here a little bit. And see if I can spot them coming. Okay, there's one of them. Yeah, I don't think he's the one we wounded, because he's only won the 150s. I don't know if I should try with the bow and arrow or just let him be. I may try with the bow and arrow, because he is right there. Yeah, that's, like, instant on him. God, maybe I should just do a lot, like, faster shots, since that seems to produce results for me. Now, he was coming back. I don't know if that means the other guy might still be trying to, and he's just been pushed further out, or what. But I am thinking I will end the series with at least getting these guys. I'm not going to do a third for the week. I just feel a bit too annoyed with how, like, this has gone with the bear and then the ram. But we at least got one of them that was pretty quick and easy here. Yeah, you were a silver. No, actually, pretty close to heart shot, but not quite the same curls the other guy had. Just going to try crouching and going slow here. Try and see if I can find the trail of the wounded one. I can't remember if this is it or not. I just... frustrated is what I am. I want to know exactly where it's saying my other shot went. Like, is it saying it was too high? Or something else about it? But the only way we'll know is by taking him down, actually seeing. Now we've had... Okay, so apparently this is Bighorn territory. So we've got female track there. Rest zone here from them. Oh, and we got blood. Yeah, so where was this? Well, actually, it was kind of close to where we cut up and found the snow geese. I'm just going to be cautious until we can get basically out of the tree line and get a nice open view of the area. Maybe from there, we can spot the guy we need to take down. Because he's not going to go down from this single shot. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe he got pushed to go to a different need zone from here. Oh, okay, here's the trail in the snow from him. Okay, there is a little bit of a health drop, but again, it's so slow that it's not going to take him down. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going back into more trees, so I won't get a really nice distance view to try to find them. I do have to hand it to Way of the Hunter. They handled the zeroing and distancing far better for, like, the game than Call of the Wild does. Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to be going back in through the trees, and he's still on a run at this point. No, actually, Yeah, I thought it'd be easier to see the tracks in the snow, but at times it's actually a lot more difficult catching the glint of them. Okay, a bit of blood there. And there's some more tracks there. Okay, it looks like he might have slowed down here for a bit. Yeah, so now he's into a walk at this point. I'll try to get towards the droppings there and just see how old it says they are. I don't think I could have started him into another run. But yeah, there's definitely some behavioral issues that seems to be present on Askiy Ridge, like those elk getting stuck in that permanent nervous state. I'm not sure if he's gone into another run or not from here. Okay, see, that's saying very old, so it makes me think we have a lot of ground to try covering to catch up to him. But yeah, see, now that says run again. And that's trot. Okay, he's, I think, just ahead. Not him. Him. That should have been. That might have been a little early of one, but I still thought that would have been enough for, like, a lung hit. Well, we got no hunting pressure appearing yet, so maybe that'll be a sign if he's gone down or not. Like, I'm willing to give more benefit of the doubt that the second shot there, I was too trigger happy and pulled it too early, so it didn't actually get the lung. And that does seem to be the case. But there should be a case, there should even be a mark where I just got the shot off on him. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I hit him back here. Well, further than I thought. Okay, right, so this should be, I think, his path here. But now I'm not even seeing, like, anything along this trail. And something had to have left it. Well, there's another warning call. Man, this is frustrating me so much that I've been thrown completely off. But yeah, I'm ending the series with this. How are you? It makes no sense. I'm crouched, I'm slow, I'm not detectable that well, but I get a warning call from him like 150 meters out, from like the minimum sound that you can basically make. I gotta head... Oh, shut up, ya. I gotta head up, find the trail again, and see where this one is gone. Because, like, there's this long line here, but there's not a single mark left behind, like, what species has left this. So I don't know if this is the bighorn I took the shot at or not. Like, yeah, there's this, but I don't see any other signs, like, from after this point. Okay, here we go, so... Has he gone back this way? Okay, I think this is the way that he did go. So, I'm not sure what made the other one I was trying to go along. At least we can follow this way and hopefully find more to him. Okay, at least that's a health dip, so it might be able to take him down. We just gotta keep on him. Okay, we got more there. No, and over there now. Yeah, again, I still like the way Way of the Hunter did the tracking system for its animals much more. It doesn't have, like, the passive tracking that seems to be how the Hunter Called the Wild has it, but at least following a blood trail and, like, something left by the animals feels much more natural than just trying to follow a lot of these little nodes here and there that only so often do you seem to be able to get a little idea of where it's gone and how it went. Oh, and I don't even see it in this big open area, so I don't know how far it's gone. I'm just hoping it's dropped somewhere. It's like, I don't know if we'll actually catch up to it, or... where it could be. And again... I'm not sure it's because, like, buried under the snow, it is hard to see where it went next from that point. Oh, here. God, it does feel like as soon as I set my sight onto Bighorners, or Bighorn Sheep, the series and all my luck went downhill hardcore. Like, I haven't been able to place these shots very well. It took forever just to find them. What I thought would have been a very easy shot to make proved not to be, and again, I still need to see how it's saying that shot hit. It's turned to like a vendetta now that I need to see where they claim I hit. But I am just fed up. Fully fed up. Like, I do think there is something weird with the animal behavior, because it seems like they do run and keep in, like, a heightened state, even if you're way back and you start moving at all. It sends them even further off. I'm not talking like, oh, you're maybe 200 meters away. It seems like you could be like 300 away, and it'll, like, instantly spark them to keep running and rushing off. A case in point is how far we've been following along from this one. Like, all the way up here down. There you are. Who actually seem to have managed to go that way, then loop around and start coming back up. Okay, where does it say these two shots hit? Because I am perplexed on that first one. So it says the first one... Okay, screw off for a minute, Bear, because that is a lung clip. Like, that is legitimately through the lungs. Like, that path of travel is literally... You can see it only clips it, but it still counts as a lung hit. And the second one... Okay, that one I'm willing to kind of give because I didn't have the best shot, but this one I think should have been counted as a lung hit with how it got the top there. Like, it is hard to see very well, and another thing that I think with Hunter does better, but I do think that clips into the very edge of the lung, so it did connect through there. Because it also looks like... Yeah, I'm trying to tell if it has actually gone through, like, this here. It's like, it looks like it should have count as a lung shot there, but... Granted, not a very good one, and at least, like, would have been a low bleed rate, but I still think it did manage to clip them a bit. It's like, I don't have the best view to be able to try to get in more for it. But to me, that does look like it just clipped them with a chunk taken out. But with that, we are bringing the series to a close. Seems like, for whatever reason, they were like my bane of trying to hunt or get one. But a long ordeal finally over. I'm not sure what we'll do for a new series next week, but we'll tackle that with a little bit of time and thought. But yeah, we're good to leave Askiy Ridge for good. I do love the map, but the Bighorn just had like some kind of bad luck curse on it, and I was not able to overcome it. So we will end our series for the Hunter Called Wild and Askiy Ridge right here. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.